Hi gamers, mums and dads, welcome to Cridler Gaming. This is one of our introductory videos to the Fortnite version of Save the World. Now Fortnite has the two games that we've mentioned previously, and the first is the Battle Royale, which is a survival game where 100 people land on an island and one wins in the end. The other version is a completely different game and it's called Save the World, and also known as Players versus Enemies. When you log into the game, it's the first selection that you get when you tune in. Now, the first big difference you'll notice is that you have to pay currently for the Players versus Enemies. We call it the zombie or the husk game as well. So it's about £20 at the moment. If you do pay the £20, there is the advantage that you win a lot of V-Bucks in the game, which can help pay for the skins in the other version of the game. So it is useful. I believe it is becoming free later in 2018, so keep an eye on that. But the main reason for this video is, are your kids suitable enough to play and watch the video, really, in terms of the Fortnite Save the World game? Now, there's three main parts to the game. The first part is your home base. So you have a home and you need to protect it against all the bad guys. Now, the bad guys are called husks. They're a bit like zombies, really. They're funny looking creatures that walk around. Now, each zombie in itself doesn't look too gruesome. There's no blood, there's no gore, the shooting. If a zombie gets hit, it just disappears in a puff of smoke. There's no sort of violence like that. It can get a bit much when there's 100 zombies or husks around a single player. So from watching it, you're thinking, oh my word, what's going on there? And playing it can probably be a little bit too much for the younger kids. Now, the second part to the game is you get missions to do, and this is the core part of the game, really. So you and usually 3 friends team up and do a mission. Now, there isn't much talking in this game, unlike the other version of Fortnite, so the swearing is a lot limited. There is a chat facility on the game, but to be honest, I've never seen a swear word on there in the 6 months I've been playing it. So that's, it is a lot more child-friendly from that point of view, and you can turn off the in-game chat if it ever does appear. The third part, and probably the difference and the bit more fun for the littler gamers, is the card collecting. So in this game, you have llamas. The llamas you can either pay for via V-Bucks or you earn them as part of the game. When you first sign up, you get so many for free on a daily basis, and you get a daily reward every day, and sometimes that is a llama. Now, within a llama is cards, so a card can be a gun, it can be a helper, a survivor, a defender, a hero. So you collect these cards. The primary person, or you, is a hero. There's different levels, so like legendary, epic, mythical, common sort of heroes. You've also got survivors that help you level up, and then you've got the guns as well. So the guns you collect again can be common all the way up to legendary weapons, and you can build them up. You level them up with XP that you earn during the game, and that can be quite a bit of fun. The downside of it, to be good at the game, you probably need a little bit more nous than just popping the odd card in and the hero in there. So if you wanted to be a pure expert, you probably need to be 10 plus to play the game expertly, but there's no harm in playing it for the fun that it is. Now, I would say it was a better game than either Fortnite. It's not caught on as much, but probably that's because it's not free. But watch a video of ours that we'll pop a link in below. We'll put one on with many husks or bad guys, so you can see how crazy it gets. It can get like 100 versus 1 or 100 versus 4 if your friends are playing, and a little bit too much, but I'd recommend playing it. I'll probably say it's a little bit older than the other version of Fortnite, so maybe 9 is probably a more correct rating than the 12 that the game's given, because most Xbox games seem to be 12 these days. So get on it if you can afford the £20 odd to have a go. Don't forget to do your daily challenges on the game, because every daily challenge gets you 50 V-Bucks. I mean, I don't have to pay for anything on the other version of Fortnite, so when a battle pass comes out, it's pretty much free because I've earned the V-Bucks in the husk version of the game. So that's our quick introduction. I hope you've enjoyed it. We'll pop a few videos on there now. So it's Fortnite, Save the World, or Players versus Enemies, or as we call it, the husk or zombie version. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you later.